So, what I meant by to live, not make art, is to remove yourself from the equation fully. Most of the time, there's a lot of emphasis on creating, which to me, I don't believe in. Art to me is always like a reinstating of something that has always existed and will always continue to exist. All this creation you see is just an illusion of something being reconfigured. And by realizing that these things have always existed and these archetypes have always been cemented into culture and even existence itself, you're realizing that art is way beyond our perception. Because for me, in what I believe in, art extrapolates the senses. Just because you don't have a sense for something doesn't mean that art doesn't exist. I have a very broad definition of art. To me, everything is art. There's nothing in this universe that is not art. Art is beyond good and evil. Art is beyond beautiful and ugly. And art is within those as well. And by treating art as this huge, larger than life thing, I hold much more reverence towards it than I have before. And even though I make way less art now than before, I would consider myself to be more immersed in art in my everyday because I hold it philosophically rather than just surface level. And you can incorporate this into your daily life, I think, very easily if you put effort into changing your perspective rather than achieving a goal. One of the first things that I have done to get this mindset is to just enjoy the most mundane tasks possible and make them beautiful. For example, I love drinking tea. I can just drink tea out of a regular cup, but for me, I want it to be an enjoyable experience, both aesthetically and for me, I have a spiritual attachment to tea as well because of the tea ceremony. It's a very sacred and meditative practice for me, both ritualistically and also culturally. So I started investing in, much more enjoyable pieces to use. And the best thing is you do not have to listen to anyone. As long as it makes you feel like you're living more artistically, it doesn't matter what it's made of or how it looks. Because at the end of the day, you are the person who is the observer of the art around you, and how you construct that depends on you, and how you view it depends on you as well. I'm realizing that a lot of this has to do with redefining and restructuring what art means for you, and also realizing that there is not really a maker per se, but there is an observer of the art. And that's what I mean by to take yourself out of the equation, to not put focus on you, but put focus on the art. In doing so, in my opinion, again, this is my opinion, art will flow through you. You become a never-ending, bottomless vessel of art, because once you see art in everything, it's unavoidable. And I have a semi-hot take here. I have people in my life who do not make any sort of visual or auditory or any form of art, but I consider them more as artists than self-proclaimed artists who make a lot of things, but to me feel a little bit uninspired and feel like they're not coming from anywhere. I will see how a certain person leads their